Hello there and welcome back to WWN, World Wrestling Network. Now, we, actually, you know what, I need to put in one more match, I think. We'll put in one more match in here, actually. By the way, this is the last time, I swear to fuck, this is the last time, I'll do a video without this ban on. I keep on forgetting about it, but, and its title. Oh shit! Can I borrow that title? Borrow. I'll check. I don't think I can actually. Add in a match. Can this happen? No. Shit. Actually, I'll see if she's been added to the roster. I don't think she has been. Oh no, she has. Fucking A. Nikki the Knockout. Her push should not be that. Yeah, that's right. Women's division. That's fine then. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so in one of our last videos, we put in an alliance title, and well, we were that's the Network Women's Championship. If anybody has a different idea for a name for that, let me know. And Nikki the Knockout won it on Stardom, I think. So yeah, she's gonna come and defend the title in our, will be the opening match or not, I don't know. What we will do a 5-way match for this one. Nikki the Knockout will put the title on the line against Exclude the Bookers. Tessa Blanchard. Really, I should have planned this match in advance, but I forgot all about it. So if I had, then I would have more people from other promotions. Although saying that, all of the workers on my women's division card are from other promotions who are in the alliance. So it kind of works out okay. But I'd rather have workers involved who for the network championships anyway. I'd rather have workers who aren't on my books, essentially. So we'll make it a decent match. We'll go 12 minutes with this match. We don't want it to be too long. Network Women's Championship. We will have Nikki the Knockout keep it actually. Storytelling. What do we want to make it? Could we do it calm the crowd? I'm gonna actually try that. So we'll do it to calm the crowd. Keep strong. Definitely want Nicole Matthews kept strong. And Tessa Blanchard hasn't really been booked that strong, so we will protect her. We'll go in with an open match, a scripted match. It will be decisive win. We'll go for pinfall finish, and that will do it. So we really need to do that, and that'll be fine. So save that. Fuck off. Well, fuck you. I'll give you money at the end of the event, don't worry. So that will be, oh no, there. Yep, that'll be fine. Should I add in one extra angle is the question. I'm thinking I should. You know what, add in an angle. 3-star angle. Paul Heyman will be on screen. Matt Seidel will be on screen, and Drew Galloway will actually. You know what? Drew Galloway will be on screen, but so you'll be on the mic We're not going to rate Matt Sydal, but we will rate Drew Galloway on. Actually, you know what? Matt Sydal does need to be rated on his selling, and Drew Galloway on entertainment possibly. So we'll just call it something. We'll go there. 2 minutes, if even 2 minutes. I don't even think it'll take that much time. But anyway, that's that pitting. I should have had that pitting already, but I apologise for that. But yeah. So let's go ahead into the first into this event here. Now this is of course Wrestle 1 Outbreak 2017. That is one of the events that we acquired from Wrestle 1 as a company. We are in the ECW arena again, of course, and we're just going to go ahead and run that show. Now decent enough card here. Of course, Adam Cole will be going up against Rob Van Dam in the main event though. But we do open up the show with a 47 rated event, not bad at all. In a decent match, we have Sami Callihan go over here as he defeats Jonathan Gresham, Tracy Williams and Chuck Taylor in 40 minutes 16 seconds when Sami Callihan defeats Tracy Williams by submission with a stretch muffler. Sorry. In terms of in-ring work though, it is Sami Callihan who is head and shoulders above everyone else with a performance of 62, 43 for Tracy Williams, 40 for Jonathan Gresham and a 50 for Chuck Taylor. Not a sold out crowd here, 1,127 people are in attendance here. Jonathan Gresham is improving in rumble skills, and Chuck Taylor is improving his technical skills. So Sami Callihan, now this was the #1 contenders match of course, and Sami Callihan will be going up against Sonata tonight for the Wrestle 1 Championship, which is our mid-card table, our mid-card title. It's a 47-minute segment overall there, not bad. But then at the end of that, Sonata comes out and they kind of do like he's at the top of the ramp, Sami Callihan's in the ring celebrating his win, and they kind of stare each other down. Kind of idea. Then we go into a tag team match here. Motor City Machine Guns put the titles on the line and say go up against the Hooligans. In a decent match though, it's Motor City Machine Guns who defeat the Hooligans in 16 minutes 33 seconds when Alex Shelley defeats Devin Cutter by pinfall with a slice blade number 2. Sorry. Motor City Machine Guns make this their second successful title defense of their reign. A 57 for Chris Sabin, but once again it's Alex Shelley getting the 64 rated performance there, and outdoes everyone else in the match. A 44 in-ring performance with Mason Carter. Devin Carter gets a 36, decent enough, 50 rated segment overall. And then we go into our next segment here where we see Kaylee Ray saying that she will walk away as the first WWN Women's Champion against the Festu tonight. 29 rated segment, not bad at all. We go into that match in a 41 rated match here, and in a decent match the Festu is the one who walks away with the big babyface pop win in 15 minutes 54 seconds. She makes Kaylee Ray tap out with Ella Festu's Law and becomes the first WWN Women's Champion, and that also brings that storyline to an end as well. So now we will be looking at progressing both of their characters along, but no doubt they will come back and meet each other at some point. 36 in performance there for Kaylee Ray and a 41 for the Festu. Decent enough segment there, 41 rated segment overall, good match. But we'll go on to the next one here where we see Sami Callihan challenge Sonata for the Wrestle 1 Championship and about the high great heat and good wrestling. Sonata is the one who goes over here in 60 minutes 30 seconds by pinfall with a bridging tagger suplex, and Sonata makes defense #1 of his Wrestle 1 Championship reign. 60 rated in-ring performance there for Sami Callihan and a 53 for Sonata. not bad. 56 minute match. And in a 64 minute segment here, we see a segment where we see a video segment, and the idea behind this video segment is that we're just seeing Matt Seidel's and Drew Galloway's rivalry over the last few weeks or so. Paul Heyman making the match for tonight as well, which is them having to team up against each other to take on Paul Heyman's henchman, his enforcer, and his beast Brock Lesnar. 64 minute segment, not bad. And we go into that match here in a 60 minute match, pretty damn good. And in a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, it is Brock Lesnar who goes over and defeats Drew Galloway and Matt Seidel in just under 12 minutes. And the way that we justify it, the way that it finishes anyway, is the way that I have it in my head that it finished anyway, is that Matt Seidel and Drew Galloway will finally being able to get along here in order to go up against Brock Lesnar, and they have it together. They're taking on Brock Lesnar. They are on top of Brock Lesnar. They are beating Brock Lesnar at this point, and Drew Galloway big boots Matt Seidel and just goes up to the stage. Brock Lesnar gets up as Matt Seidel does, and Brock Lesnar hits Matt Seidel with the stunned Matt Seidel with an F5, and Brock Lesnar is able to pick up the pinfall victory against Matt Seidel, and Drew Galloway and Matt Seidel's rivalry continues. So even them being good, even them sort of being forced to work together, they still don't get along, as Drew Galloway has Matt Seidel lose this one for their team, but ultimately Matt Seidel takes an F5. An 80 in-ring performance over Brock Lesnar, who carries this match in terms of his in-ring performance. 54 for Matt Seidel and a 58 for Drew Galloway. 60-minute match overall. Brock Lesnar is improving in his technical skills. You're a wee bit late, mate, but whatever. Then we go to our next segment here, and an angry Paul Heyman grabs the mic and says that if they can't even get along when they have to go up against the beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, then that's fine, but they will settle their differences for one last time on the next show on WWN Live, and the winner of that show, the winner of that match, will go on to face the winner of tonight's match between Adam Cole and RVD, and the winner of Matt Seidel and Drew Galloway's match will go on to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sorry, that took me ages to get out. Oh wait, oh that's good. But yeah, okay. So yeah, WWN Live that will be for. So let's go ahead and book that match in there. And that will be the final match in the rivalry between Matt Seidel and Drew Galloway. So they will finally resolve their differences. 70-minute segment overall. And then we'll go into a 32-minute segment here as Nikki the Knockout goes up against Tessa Blanchard, Nicole Matthews, Mary Elizabeth Monroe, and Amber Gallows. Okay, long story short then, Nikki the Knockout wins, of course, in 12 minutes pretty much, when she defeats Amber Gallows by pinfall. 20 in-ring performance there for Nikki the Knockout. Tessa Blanchard gets a 41, 39 for Nicole Matthews, 28 for Mary Elizabeth Monroe, and a 22 for Amber Gallows. Mary Elizabeth Monroe, sorry, is improving in both rumble and technical skills. 32-minute segment overall. Going to the next match, the next segment, sorry, and we see a video hyping Adam Cole and Rob Van Dam's match, and that is of course that is of course sort of hyping their rivalry together, and showing how Adam Cole gets this match to challenge for Rob Van Dam's title. So we go into that match when Adam Cole takes on Rob Van Dam, and a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Not just good wrestling, but great wrestling. Adam Cole is the one who goes over here against Rob Van Dam in 19 minutes by pinfall with a Florida key. Adam Cole wins the WWN World Heavyweight Championship. 68 rated in-ring performance here for Adam Cole, and a 59 for Rob Van Dam, and a 62 rated segment overall. The one-of-a-kind champion comes to an end. And although this, so I kind of rushed into this storyline, but I think it's still worked out pretty well. But then we end the show on a 71 rated segment when Adam Cole really heals up his celebration after winning the title. Going to the next segment here, and we use Jonathan Gresham too much apparently, but we do increase our popularity in 45 regions. Now, something that I do want to do is we're going to have 2 shows on a month. One show will be on we'll go block this actually, Adam Cole, and we'll go Sami Callihan. So one show will be on pay-per-view and one show will not be on pay-per-view, so as we can, you know, try and still target that big audience. What the fuck's this? Anyway, I'll check them out. Praise for a great performance. We'll do the same with Adam Cole, because it wasn't as good as Brock Lesnar's, but he still done very well. We will. No, you know what? We'll tell Adam Cole that he's awesome, and we're gonna praise Sami Callihan for a great performance too, because he really carried his match. Brock Lesnar seemed praised, Adam Cole was praised, and Sami Callihan seemed praised. Excuse me. That cough came out of nowhere there. But no, that was a pretty decent event there. I'm pretty happy with that. We increased popularity, which is always good. But yeah, as I'm saying, I want to still target that big audience, and our WWN network is a pay-per-view network, which will change in the future most likely. But I'll be fine for now anyway. We will see about getting a new deal for our shows, and that is just so as we can still I think running one show a month is not enough, as we begin to lose momentum. So if we can capitalize on momentum and do 2 shows a month, then that would be very good. Time to heal Sami Callihan, fair enough. Buy rate of 0.01 for a pay-per-view buy rate, which isn't bad. Like, it's our first ever it's our first. It's our first pay-per-view, so I'm not gonna complain too much. I'll give you a bit more money. Give you a wee bit money too, because we can afford this. I apologise about that, I had a cough there. So that was our first pay-per-view show, and we got a buy rate, we got 3,815 buys, which isn't bad for our first for first pay-per-view, we do get just under 10 grand. So it's not bad. I'm happy enough with that. Now we are going to be losing a lot of money this month, and that is because we went and spent more money on another company, and that's something what I'm gonna just keep on doing at times. Is just whenever we start to make a profit, I'm just gonna go, well, I can either build this money up, or I can go and make investments in buying other companies, and that's what we're gonna do essentially. Is, you know, make those investments, capitalize on the money that we got coming in, because at the end of the day we have $1 million that we start off with, and that's a lot of money. And I'm sure that if we did lose major money, you know, Paul Heyman still has a bit of money in the bank from looking for lies, so you know, you can always put that into the company. I didn't know that Ricochet was like main. We're gonna have to start to build around Ricochet a bit, I think. It's auto push again, because yeah, Ricochet is in our main event scene, so definitely somebody that we need to push, as well as Cody Rhodes. Now, he wasn't on that show, but he definitely needs to be pushed more. Adam Cole and Rob Van Dam though was really who we were building around, and at the minute also Drew Galloway and Matt Sydal. Those four are the sort of the four biggest names that I'm kind of working with at the minute and trying to push forward in the future, and you know, trying to build around build our main event scene on those four people. You know, Drew Galloway and Matt Sydal have been feuding quite a while, and now one of them's gonna get the chance to go up against Adam Cole, Rob Van Dam, because Rob Van Dam is entitled to a rematch for the for the title. That will happen at some point in the future. You know, definitely a match between them two. One Adam Cole and one of those two. Sorry, and that's really, those are the four names, story and booking wise, that I'm really looking to build around. But Ricochet needs to be in there. Cody Rhodes needs to be in there. Sanada is in there. He has got that title for a reason, and definitely somebody who I'm going to be looking at majorly investing in, because he is somebody who I definitely believe in as a worker. He's already in the upper mid card of our company, of our card, after being an opener and a Huntsman talent, one of the two. Will Ospreay is somebody who we will end up building around soon enough at some point, but take time with him, I think. That's gonna end it there, otherwise I'll just be rambling on. Now, we will have a quick look though at our importance. Decent enough, of course. Importance went up because of buying over a company in Japan. We bought two companies in Japan, didn't we? We got Wrestle One, and then we got that other one. Did we get? Who did we buy? As well, we got Wrestle One, and we got someone else. Did we buy Stardom? Was it Stardom that we bought? I think it was. Is there anybody else who we can actually buy? I'd imagine that there would be pretty soon anyway. Not necessarily just, you know, straight away, but kind of just, you know, who we can kind of go, this is somebody who I would like to buy. Definitely Progress is one of those companies actually. I don't think that I think it's too early though for them to be under. Yeah, you see, PWG though, like they usually go quite soon, don't they? At least in my experience, they have. Over the Top Wrestling is a company that we might just go with actually as well. Ice Ribbon is usually a company that always are looking to be bought over. Yeah, you see. But you know, it's quite a bit of money. Usually, like, you know, that'd be fine, but it's not right now. You know, with just because we, you know, only bought that company. So once we get up to once we get another 100, 200,000 in the bank, Ice Ribbon might actually be a company that we will invest in, and we will buy, take the pop. Probably not take much of theirs, but I will probably take a couple of events. I'll take that Ice Ribbon anniversary, and that will be another show that we'll have on the books, and it just means that we don't need to create too many of our own shows, so we can sort of capitalize on gimmicking, on making other shows, and on taking other shows and making them our gimmick to work around. Kind of idea, I guess. You know, with the whole monopolization of the wrestling industry that we're about to do, because that's the sort of idea here, is that we're gonna monopolize the wrestling industry and become the biggest company in the world. The companies that we don't buy over completely, the companies that we don't, you know, absorb assets from, are gonna become developmental companies, just so it's like a child company, to be honest. Like, we're aiming to just become the monopoly of the wrestling industry at this point. But thank you very much for watching this one, and yeah, goodbye.